Here's a quick little PSA for any of you guys that are showing up here. They're talking about there is this little thing in this whole big area of deadheads that you've been tending to that is starting to spring to life. It's trying to get your attention because even though you're looking at things, you're kind of looking through them as if they're not there. Maybe you've been waiting so long that you just sort of checked out into your head space and you're not noticing what is coming towards you. It's trying to say, hey, here I am. I'm a vital person for your future. There was this comment I responded to yesterday on one of the videos that has come through with a lot of angst. And the first couple ones I left alone because Spirit's like, these aren't for you. But then this one, a very clear message came through, and it was about Theodore Geisel, Dr. Seuss, right? And about how he was rejected 27 times and was actually on the way out of an appointment where he was rejected again for his first book and bumped into an acquaintance. Now, that acquaintance was pivotal in getting the book published. So it's things like that we are talking about here. And so Sam, IL, or whoever you are, hi, thank you for bringing that wisdom in here. It's much appreciated. That this garden of rejection of who you are and that how you identify and how you experience life and your ideas and wanting to share and to connect, all that disconnection. The difficulty here is it's wanting to connect with you, your old self, your old facet, your old idea, maybe that spunky part of you is like, hey, I'm back. And you're like, psh, I don't feel like that anymore. Or your funny self is back. Is like, hee, oh, look at that. And you're like, yeah, that's funny. Do you see what I'm saying? It's these facets. That's why it's sort of identity and idea based coming through. And there's a sense of rejection. Do you see this void going on here? This unfulfilled desire, dream, promise, whatever else. And so you're just going along, schlepping along, do what's expected and not even noticing you're tending that old garden of heads. And you're turning it. It's kind of like you just made it a Zen garden. So a Zen garden of failure. A Zen garden of what didn't happen. And you're out there moving the rag, trying to meditate, trying to be peaceful, trying to be patient. Sagittarius friends. Trying to make peace with the past or whatever else has happened, but so much so that you're not even aware of what's beginning. Look, y'all, these aren't little twigs and branches that are misplaced. These are little things beginning to spring up and about. There's life coming onto these bones. There is courage coming in for overcoming the things where you fell short, where things didn't work out or it wasn't time or whatever else. We'll just call them the cutoffs, okay? There's peace and there's courage for that in this moment right now. So give yourself permission to open your eyes and say, hey, I know it may feel shatty right now. I know this may be difficult right now. I know what I'm going through may not be that funny, or I don't know what's going to happen, and I'm kind of scared. I'm even a bit fearful. I'm being pressed in by worry and by some of these wordless, dense energies. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? And it's saying focus on the little things that are beginning to happen and to come to you. It might be some clarity that comes. You're like, whoa, wow. I was like, when my common sense cut back on, because that's where all your senses come together and it knows yourself and it knows your proclivities and your personality and your preferences. And it's like, here, do this. Oh, that's how you solve this. Oh, look at that simple little answer right there. I was like, oh, wow. I've had 2 common sense moments in the last, 4 to 6 weeks. And I celebrated, y'all. Celebrate these moments in your life. Literally let that feeling, that expression, that essence of yourself begin to flow through, even if everything else looks like a Zen, fugtastic graveyard of failure and never-ending stories and whatever else, okay? It might not look like you dreamed or you desired, but let me tell you, you've got your head down. You're not seeing what all is going on over here. This is like the power building up in your battery, and it's about to make a circuit. You see the sun rising to support you? You know how we've talked about Jupiter and the sun coming together and activating your rising sign? It's coming, and it's coming to chase you down with your blessings. And then those blessings are racing each other towards you to see which one could reach you first. All right? And which one could reach you next. I mean, like they're fully chasing you down Do you see the world greening up behind you? This is like a wave of life coming towards you. And it's starting to begin to spring up here, and you won't even be aware of it. It's almost like water rising underneath your feet. But these Seven of Pentacles coming around is letting us know that the tide is turning, and it's turning in your favor, and it's coming towards you, friend. So let some of those feelings begin to spring back to life in you. Some of the funny, some of the ha 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 ha, actual laughing like some crappy stuff was happening these past couple of days, and I'm like ha 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 ha. See, it's making you laugh at the moment. That's the best I could get. And I'm like, no, you can't have me. I'm just going to make the noise come out of my mouth. And I did. I really live this, y'all. So you can think I'm crazy. You can think I'm quirky. Or you can think I'm joyful and go, man, I don't know. This doesn't make sense. But everything else I've done didn't break me through either. So sometimes we get a little radical by getting a little basic, right? Doing some things that seem uncool, dorky, or dumb. We left half the world behind us when we were young kids because we didn't want to be dorky, goofy, or dumb, right? So we shed those colors. We shed those blankets. We shed those outfits. We shed those things that could clad us in some mighty fine success and victory, authority and power and truth of who we are. So maybe let them come back in. They don't have to be all out in the open. It's not like I was hauling up like a donkey with my teeth flying all over the people here at the beach. I might have been, I don't know, because this stuff has been so bad that I'm like, when the wisdom comes through, I do it, right? People out here watching sunrise, and here I am just going, okay, God, okay, Son, okay, Spirit, yes. Thank you for my pain. Thank you for my pain. Thank you for my pain. And my breath lifting and feeling the energy lightening and lightening. I'd like some lightning because that's miracle power, y'all. But beginning to merge and join together without the resistance. Coming together, melding together, because the pain could be from the resistance. The pain could be from being rejected, feeling separated. The pain could come from having not been covered for a time with that wisdom and that guidance. So just trust your soul, trust yourself, and know it's happening now, friend. All right. I'm glad you're here. Subscribe to my channel. I'd love to have you here with me for more of this juicy, delicious ha 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 coming in. Because you are here. So if you like it, you can like that. Show me, tap that like button, get YouTube all titillated and sensationalized and sending us up to the top. Leave your comments and compliments down below. You can even laugh with me. Ha 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 ha. I love you, friends. I believe in you. And I'm truly wishing you to see this in your life and for it to glow up and to blow up from there. All right. I love you. Bye.